Redbull R8, which I think just looks awesome, man. It looks cool. Maybe it would look better with black wheels, but who knows? I'll try it out. But that kind of blue, which is like a cobalt kind of blue, like an ice blue, I think it looks amazing. Really cool. They should do more Mini Zs like that. So I've always had a thing for that blue. So unless it's chrome, that's my next go-to blue. So the R8 was, the first batch were produced in December 2013, and they still are available even now. But I'm noticing less and less, and this one definitely is, because these are just totally custom. And here, guys, we have one of my favourite Kyosho Mini Z cars. I like this. I like the Sonex version in this car as well, which is more red than we see blue here. So this basically is the Audi A4 DTM 2005. This is the Audi Sport Team ABT number 1 Esque Storm, and this is the Red Bull version, guys. I believe this is kind of rare. This has got a 94mm wheelbase, and it's RM, so it's got a rear motor mount. I like the look of this car, man. This is what I like. You know me, guys. I like jacked up spoilers in the back, which it's got. I like the car blown out. I like the fenders blown out. I like loads of air ducts and grills. And it's got everything, man. It's a full package. I like this car, I really do. And this is in my top 10. So you will be seeing my top 10 Kyosho Mini Zs, and this will definitely be in the lineup, guys. Okay, guys, so here we've got the R8 LMS, and this is the GL Racing version, guys, and this is in a cool pink. And I like the fact it's not just one type of pink. It's deep, it's light, it's dotted, it's speckled, it looks nuts, yeah? And someone should have that as a real life car, because that is kind of mad to look at, right? I don't think the green kind of goes with the pink, but that pink is nutty, man. It's nutty. It's impressive. So the first time I saw that, I kind of got hooked. I was like, yo, I need to get that. But it was just too expensive, too far away, and I was gonna have to pick customs as well. Were the customs? It was from Germany. No, he was charging. He wasn't combining shipping, so it was just gonna be silly money. So yeah, but anyhow, it's come. You know, it's come late, but it's come. So it's here, and I am so happy with that, guys. That is beautiful. It looks really. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. I think that looks really cool. So the pink is a little bit like the green one. It has that speckled, dotted kind of finish in the paintwork, which is just mad. It really is mad. It's really like bespoke. But what I'm looking to do is convert a drift car. Now drift cars normally have a wheelbase between 90 and 94mm. Pretty hard to find ones that are 98mm. I had one which actually was an R8, the Phoenix version that came as an all-wheel drive car. And then recently I've been looking for another one. Hard to find, guys, but managed to find the Honda Civic in white, the Type R. That's a 98mm wheelbase, which is the LL version. So that's pretty cool. So I've got two wide cars. I'd like to go up R8s against Ferraris, Lambos, the longer, bigger performance street, sport cars. So that's something that I am looking to do, guys. And yeah, I've said this throughout my series. There are certain cars that just have the look, and they could stay on that display stand all day long, and that has kind of smashed it. To say I like my stuff a lot more flamboyant, a lot more, I like the colours to be a lot more vivid. I like the decals, artwork on the car. To say that is pretty bland compared to what I normally like, but it's got the look, it's pulled it off. So yep, pretty cool. Okay guys, so this is the Bilstein one. Not as low to the ground, not as aggressive with the air ducts and fenders, diffusers, but I'm not sure, is it a touring car, a rally car? I'm not really that sure. But nonetheless, It's become rare now, and some sellers are selling that for quite a whack. But pretty cool colour scheme, decent looking R8, and I love the spoiler, man. And if you notice the spoiler on the other R8, it's funky. It actually has the mounts on top of the spoiler, not underneath it. Crazy. So I mean, that's not new, guys. I just thought I'd show you, as I'm just showing my R8, so I'll just show you that one. Okay, let's move on. Okay guys, so here we've got the R8, and this is the polished aluminum if you're American, or aluminium if you're in England. And this is the rarest Mini-Z I've got. So this is 1 in 1,000, and that is the rarest, because some of the other ones are 1 in 1,500, which is my favourite, the Kaihin HSV. And then we've obviously got other ones that are 1 in 2,000, 1 in 1,500, 1 in 1,200. But yeah, this is most definitely the rarest Mini-Z I've got. And I liked chrome anyway, guys. I thought chrome looked so cool in Mini-Zs, but this polished aluminium just outshines chrome. Totally crazy, totally amazing, guys. Looks surreal, man. So I don't know if the camera's doing it justice. It's not the brightest day on the planet, but that definitely is a showstopper. Very nice. And I've always liked the R8s anyway. The shape of the R8 is probably one of my favourite sport cars anyway. And I know guys who own R8s, and they said that the handling is probably the best of any car. So yep, so I've got that one. I've got the, I don't know, should I shove them all on? I'll just stick them on, shall I or not? I can't remember. But I've got the other version, which is the white LMS one. I've also got the one which is like a touring car, which is the Bilstein one. So maybe I'll stick them all on at some point. Have a little bit of a look at them. But yeah, but these are the ones that are officially rare. And if you haven't seen my race vid, guys, I've got the Audi R8 versus the McLaren. That's kind of like that's the second race vid that I've done. So it's like in like a Lego world, got Mini-Z's racing about. And I'm planning to do much better ones. I've got loads more props now, make them more realistic. So just getting around to doing it and finding a bit of space in the house. So soon I would never have taken this out of the case, guys, ever. I was on screen at the kid, oh my god, I was never going to take this out. But it's cool, guys. Get to see it, man. See it in its real effect. It's going to go back in the box and it's going to get stored away. So these are probably what use. I'd be tempted to use the Kaihin one though. That is probably my favourite Mini-Z. I'd be tempted to use that in a video. But this, I've got so many R8s, probably won't use this one. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, I remember when this came out, I liked the Audi R8 anyway, but the LMS version, guys, it's got what I like. It looks blown out. It's got the ducts and air vents and fenders, jacked up spoiler, intricate paintwork, and the diffuser at the back is what I liked. So when I saw this, it wasn't available in the UK, and it was China. It was selling in China that had it, and I was like, oh, I need to get that. And it just seemed like you couldn't get a hold of them. And then I think I got it from abroad. I think I got it from Hong Kong. But when the black and red one came out, well, that just eclipsed this one. And I totally forgot about this one. I was like, no, that black and red one looks crazy. I know they brought out another one that's black, gunmetal kind of, and silver. But the black and red one just looks totally mean. Sorry guys, the rain's still coming down. So yep. But this still is a decent body shell. And as I said guys, I've got a few R8 body shells. Which are pretty cool. And what I'll do is I'll show you another one of them, which has started to become rare now as well, which wasn't rare in the beginning, and I got it as a part of a brushless drift car, so I haven't used it much. But I mean, that obviously looks just mean. That looks, it's built to race, it's low down, it's got a real aggressive presence to it. Cool. But I'll show you the one I've got. Okay guys, so here we've got the GL Racing R8 LMS version, and this one is gold, electroplated. Not really sure what that is, but it looks cool. You've seen my gold Lamborghini guys, and that's like a one-off, but this is pretty intricate, man. It's got like different shades of gold underneath a brighter gold, and the decals, it looks nice. Had no intention of getting any more, but I thought, you know what, wow. I don't know if it's rare. I've only ever seen 2 on the whole of eBay, and that's from German sellers. I've not seen this in Japan, so I thought before they disappear, get it in there. Now I don't really get the one gold stripe on the wheel. Is that when it spins round it makes the whole wheel look gold? Don't know. But yep. I don't want to take them wheels off there. I want to keep it, you know, keep it real, keep it as it is, but finding deep dish black wheels on Mini Zs is a total mission, because they tend to have a flat face and then the middle's got the offset. But these actually go slope inwards, exactly what I want. Most concept cars look like that. They've got it in black. So I'll be interested in taking them wheels off there. But what do you think guys? I think that's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Some serious time and effort's gone into that. And we spoke about the R8s anyway guys. I have spoken about them in the last vid, and it's impressive, man. It is impressive, you know. So obviously we know it's got a mid-engine, 2-seater sports car, quattro permanent all-wheel drive, and you know, we talked about basically them using Audi space frame, which is basically an aluminium monocoque, which is built around space frame principles. Crazy, man. So obviously this is done well in the 24-hour Le Mans as well. And this was announced in 2009. There's going to be an R8 LMS racing car designed for the GT3 rules in FIA GT3 European Championships. So it's got a V10 engine, guys. We'll just quickly give a quick run on the specs of this car. 6-speed sequential sports gearbox. And whoa, there were 115 victories with this car since 2009, and 12 national or international titles. Smashed it. Okay, let's just see the 0 to 60 information. So 5.2 litre V10 engine, and it's boosting out 570 horsepower. And then they've got some crazy cooling system with larger engine, oil cooler, transmission fluid cooler that have been added, steering hydraulics. So this is how the evolution of the car, how it took place. And these cost $445,000. Yep. Not 60 information, I can't really see it, but anyhow, might have gone over it in the other vid guys. But that's nice, and I like that. And be ready to see that in some bids that are coming up. And as I said, that's the widest all-wheel drive car that they do, and I was shocked that it came in an all-wheel drive, because they're normally like your Sylvias, Skyliners, you know, they're narrow cars, but this has got the fenders. Now I know I like it. It's got the blown-out arches, fenders, you know, all the ducts and everything like that. Yeah, yep. Now I know I like it. Okay, so that's a little beauty. Let's move on to others. But guys, like I said, there's many other beauties that are coming up in this little series that's cut into the rest of them. Beautiful, man. You're gonna love some of the cars that are here, because they're not just rare, guys, they're special as well, and this is kickstarting that off. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere, guys. Subscribe, and if you're not notified, guys, you need to be notified. You do not want to miss out on this little series that's kicking off right now. And yep, so once these get done, then it's down to the racing, guys. Famous last words, but yep, it's gonna happen. All that's sorted, so I want to unbox these and get on with that. Okay, get ready for the next vid as well, guys. Next car on there, let's go. Okay, guys, so here we've got the Audi R8, LMS and GT3, and this is the S-Line version. And this shell is pretty hard to get hold of. RC Sparks had this shell when he actually tried out Mini Z's, and in the UK I have not found this shell. This and the Marlboro one, nope. Phoenix one, yes, you can get hold of, and the newer ones that they've brought out now. But this particular shell, no. All that was missing was the rear spoiler. Apart from that, guys, it's perfectly fine. It's cool. Obviously, I've just put a leather chassis underneath it with them alloy wheels. I don't like the look. It hasn't gone well with that, but it's cool. At least it fit under there, just to fulfill the purpose of it going on the display stand. But yeah, a mean car. I never really, well, I didn't realise how much technology has gone into R8s. I mean, they were based on the Lamborghini Gallardo platform, and they've used some crazy technology on this car. Obviously, we know they've got the Quattro permanent all-wheel drive, but what I really found interesting was that they've used on this car like space technology. I know it sounds really daft, yeah, but they've actually they've used what's called the Audi space frame, and this is aluminium monocoque, yeah. It's built around space frame principles, yeah. So I don't know, that's crazy stuff anyway. German technology, man, you can't mess with it. And they were well ahead of their time, man. Well, was it they were saying that Hitler had blueprints for UFOs? Whoa. Anyhow, so mean looking, guys, nice. As I said, just a spoiler missing. Not too many scuffs on the front, not too much damage. Yeah, I could just get a Sharpie and just colour in the bits and bobs that where the paint's faded. But again, I looked at it and I thought, that shell's actually nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. And I think people are quite fussed there because the spoiler's missing. You know what, guys? You can just stick another spoiler on, man. If I was good at 3D printing, I'd be printing stuff out all the time. Honestly. But yeah. But as I say, Moving Dream had these on for next to nothing. And obviously, you know me, guys, I don't pay full prices anyway. I'll always battle with them. So I think got this down to less than 20 easily. I better glue that mirror in, it's going to come off. You can tell, look, that's how it starts. It bends and then it falls off. I know they've done it to scale, and sorry about the rain, guys. It's either I don't make the video or I persevere in the rain. I'm not in the rain, but you know, hitting the conservatory roof. But yeah, I know they've done it all to scale and stuff like that, but whoa. Them wing mirrors, they've really got a thin design that's connecting to the car. Anyhow, obviously Mini Z's have got to incorporate that into their scale designs, but yep, awesome, looking cool. But let's move on because there's so much more cool stuff to come. Mossy5734, guys. Get subscribed, get notified, and be ready. Okay guys, so here we've got the GL Racing version of the R8. And this little bugger was the reason that I started this series off. As I say, I wanted some deep dish black wheels, couldn't find them anywhere, and these guys have brought this out. This is the widest all-wheel drive shell that they do, because most of the all-wheel drive shells are really narrow. So yeah, the R8 one. This one's obviously gonna need some crazy offset. Saying that, I've got some crazy offset wheels that are coming anyway, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, these wheels are getting robbed one time, and the R8, guys, is basically an absolute beast. You know, that kind of like sparked me off again. I kind of like, I wasn't really crazy about any sports cars for a good while, but when the R8 came out, I was like, wow, that actually looks mean. And the guy that I know who's got a McLaren, he actually says that the R8 is probably the best handling car. I mean, the McLaren, he said, is obviously is taken from a performance racing platform, the one that he got made. But he said the R8 has got phenomenal handling, so it's an amazing car. So yep, so the mid-engine 2-seater sports car, and it's got the Audi trademark Quattro permanent all-wheel drive system, and it was introduced by the German automaker Audi AG in 2006. So AG, basically, they've got a high-performance private subsidiary company which is called Quattro GmbH, and it's based on the Lamborghini Gallardo. So this is the platform of this, and the fundamental construction of the R8 is based on the Audi space frame and uses aluminium monocoque, which is built around space frame principles. So yeah, get that in your head. Oh man, it's kind of like funky how, you know, you get into this stuff and realise that a lot has gone into these cars. There's a lot of evolution, you know, within each company, and they're just getting better and better. So basically, this one, is a 6-time winner, the 24-hour Le Mans winner, and Jackie Ickes described the R8 as the best handling road car today. Told you. I didn't know, that guy told me anyway. So yeah. So what are the specs on it? It's got a V10 engine, and so normally the R8 LMS are only available with typical rear wheel drive setups. But the one that guy was talking about was a 4-wheel drive one, so he must have had a top spec one. So yep, 5.2 litre engine, V10 engine, and it's pumping out 570 horsepower. Wow. €329,000 or $445,000. Pocket change, yeah, guys. You know, when I met that guy who had the McLaren, I went up to him. I said, "You've only got one McLaren, mate. I've got two. I've got Audi R8s as well, and I've got Ferraris, you name them, Lamborghinis." And the guy was looking at my face, he was shocked. And yeah, later on I had to tell him they were Benizis. But what do you think? I don't get the double duck stuff, guys, but that is nice though. It's a nice looking shell, is that, guys? Pulled me back in. But anyhow, that was nice. That's what started it all off. And at the end, that gold one turned up, and I thought, oh my god, what's wrong with this company? What are they trying to do to me, man? The guys are trying to ruin me, bankrupt me. So yeah, so that basically went towards that one as well. But I wanted this one for the wheels, and I like that one for the body shell. That would just look so crazy in a race vid. Okay guys, so here we've got the black and red Audi R8 LMS version. This is the nicest R8 version they've done. The white one's pretty cool, I've got that as well. I like that, that's where it all started off from. And then they brought out a one which is similar in design to this one, but instead of black and red, it's silver, red with black on it. But this one's legendary. This one is the one that really sets it apart. That's one of my favourite R8s, definitely. Really cool looking shell, guys, and I can imagine that one in time, I don't know man, I just think that's going to become very rare and proper sought after, because you sometimes come across shells, guys, that they've got it right. The detailing, the colour, I mean I know obviously it's a replica of a real car, but you know, sometimes you just look at Mini Zs and think, wow, you know, you wouldn't know that's not a real car. That's how good it is. And that's definitely one of them. So, that is definitely one I've saved for race vids. I want to get a second one just in case I smash it up. But I've been holding back. But I can imagine as time goes on, they're going to be hard to get hold of. I can still get them in the UK. Saying that, I've not seen many in Japan. I've not seen many of them come up for sale in Japan. Or even Europe, but the UK seems to have some in stock, which is pretty cool. And I was thinking that if it all dries up, probably just better to get a spare one, use one for the race vids, and one as my little backup. So yeah, but that definitely is one of my favourite R8 shells. They've got it right, And like, you know guys, it's got blown out fenders, archways, got all the air ducts, you know, crazy lumps and bits sticking out here and there, and yeah, is there a diffuser on the back? No, I don't think there is, but twin exhaust, that detail in the back is proper intricate. You couldn't do that yourself, it's so hard to do, guys. So beautiful from the factory, guys. Okay guys, here we've got our GL Racing R8 LMS, and this is a limited edition. So I mean, I like the GL Racing R8 just seems a little bit wider. I don't know, I haven't measured stuff up, but just the appearance of it, it just looks a little bit more of like a fat boy, like a wide-bodied R8. And I don't know what you guys think, but I like that blue, man. I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, they had 4 that kind of caught my eyes. The other one was like a greeny brown camouflage, didn't like that. And there was one more which was like a grey black, and that wasn't too amazing because I had the duck one. So, but the pink and the blue were definitely there, and I was like, you know what, if I get them at a good price, I probably will go for them. And it never happened for ages, and then boom, both of them popped along, and I thought, yeah man, I'd like to have that, because it's custom, it's just nice. I don't know how many were made, but they were limited edition.